era begins again.
Okay, welcome to this segment from 3 News out of Las Vegas. 11 arrested, including Motorcycle Club president in Boulder City meth bus by Peter Valicia. And there are the mugshots. And what do I say when you get busted with meth? You do stupid stuff, you get stupid prizes, you idiots. Anyway, Boulder City, Nevada. The Boulder City Police Department said 11 people were arrested or issued search warrants in a methamphetamine trafficking sting involving several members of the Brotherhood Motorcycle Club's Las Vegas chapter. You know, I don't understand. You can get into a little weed pushing, a little fun over here, a little fun over there. But why the hell you gotta get in meth, man? That's the lowest form of dealers. That and heroin. Really, man. It comes in the wake of another major meth bust in the city in the last week. During an extensive investigation, police found that Las Vegas chapter president Robert Fielder had been trafficking meth on a weekly basis into Boulder City and created a distribution network where he supplied the drug to numerous customers in the city. You know what? That thing with the gang club stuff, it comes into a play right about here, don't you guys think? Anyway, according to PCBD, search warrants were issued at 2 homes in Boulder City and 1 home in Henderson. During those searches, police see several firearms, 281 grams of meth, 245 grams of marijuana concentrate, and nearly 2,000 grams of marijuana. It looks like it was bootleg back and forth, man, especially with the marijuana. They take the crystal meth out there and bring the marijuana back. Getting these, and I don't even know why, ain't it legal in Nevada for weed? Getting these guns and drugs off the streets is a priority of mine, and the dedicated Boulder police officers who worked this case, said Boulder City Chief of Police Tim Shea. So basically what they did was give Leo more ammunition to go after clubs. Authorities also seized a 2001 Harley-Davidson motorcycle, an 04 Marquis, $1,452 worth of currency, along with several more grams of meth during the course of the 10-month-long investigation. The agency worked with the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department to conduct the bust. So, basically, they're looking at a RICO probably on the 11 arrested. They throw in the Motorcycle Club president. Not good news, man. Not good news in the club scene out there, especially when there's a fight for motorcycle club rights. And yeah, go on. And this is actually a cool story. If you remember, there was a diplomat's wife in England that killed a kid on a motorcycle. And I guess because, they get immunity with these State Department employees, government employees and stuff. Well, what happened was she fled to the United States and she wasn't going to face justice because of that diplomatic immunity. Well, here we go out of Yahoo News by Mary Poppinfuss. Mary Poppinfuss. Parents of teen motorcycle killed by envoy's wife said Trump offered them a check. The parents of British teenager fatally injured in an accident involving the wife of U.S. envoy said Thursday that President Donald Trump offered them a check when they visited the White House last month. Could you imagine anybody else offering a check? I don't think Obama, Clinton, any of them would have. I don't even think they would have got an invite to the White House. Harry Dunn, 19, was on his motorcycle in late August when he collided with a car driven by Ann Scalosa, who has apologized. She was the wife of envoy Jonathan Sakalas, was reportedly driving on the wrong side of the road when the accident occurred. She soon returned to the U.S. and claimed diplomatic immunity. There it is. Dunn's parents, Charles, and Tim Dunn met with Trump in the White House in October. The visit ended with Trump telling the Dunns that Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin was, quote, standing by to write a check, end quote, family spokesman Rad Seeger told PA Media. Trump also sprang on the Dunns that Sakalas was waiting in a nearby room and he encouraged the parents to meet with her. They angrily refused and turned the check down. Well, you know what? They lost their kid. But, you know, that's something you got to give Trump credit for, man. At least he was trying. The money is, quote, not going to bring Harry back, said Charles. We're very aware of that. Obviously, justice has to be done. They all need to learn that this can't happen again, and they need to learn that the things need to be put into place to stop this. Again, these are a couple that lost their kid because of our diplomat was driving on the wrong side of the road and they got to use immunity. I'd be freaking upset too. Seeger said that when Trump told them during the White House visit, we got the driver here, he basically meant we're all going to have a big hug and kiss and I'll get my Treasury guy to write a check. The more I think about those words, the more shocking it is. The day after the White House meeting, Trump told reporters that driving in Europe is very tough if you're from the U.S. because of problems with summoning emergency care. Dunn lay mortally injured after the accident for close to an hour. When his father was finally alerted about the accident, he rushed to the scene to find his son unconscious. He said, Harry, it's your dad. They're going to fix you. Harry Dunn died after he was rushed to the hospital. He tells Gail King was able to get the accident scene and seen his last time. I seen broken bones and stuff like that. But, you know, it's always with the media. You don't know what was really said, what was not. But you got to give Trump credit, man. At least he brought these people to the White House. He was trying to fix it. And, you know, what kind of check are they going to get in, you know, England? But again, I know I can feel for the parents and stuff being upset about it, hearing that the driver was in the other room. And I think that she should be extradited back to England to face justice. That's just my viewpoint on this. Okay, finally, here we got our last story, and you know what, this kind of goes with what happened in the first story where they got busted in that meth ring, and now other people are suffering across the country because that is the type of reputation they gave bikers by doing that running with the meth ring. Unreal. Anyway, a man suing police after they revoked his gun permit, claiming, here it is, biker gang affiliation, but it's a little different than what you think. By Katie Mulvaney, by the Providence Journal, a man is accusing the town of violating his constitutional rights by revoking his permit to carry a concealed weapon based on his alleged affiliation with motorcycle gangs. You know, these places, they have it to where, they got it in Illinois too, where if the cops don't like you, they can deny your carried permit. Anyway, Pedro Alvarez Jr. of 98 Kennedy Lane sued the town police chief Stephen Lynch and the police department in U.S. District Court, alleging the town violated his right to bear arms, due process, and First Amendment right to free association by revoking his permit based on photographs that allegedly showed him with a biker gang members. He is seeking unspecified damage and the reinstatement of his permit. This goes also, fellows. In one video, I talked about support wear and how when you show up to a clubhouse, you better be prepared to get all the pictures of you taken. And yeah, see how it works out here. Got to understand that Alvarez is a law-abiding individual competent in handling weapons. Plaintiff also has possessed a concealed carry permit without incident. Accordingly, there exists no reason to revoke or deny plaintiff's continued permit, his lawyer said. Which, you know what? I just wish they would just go national concealed carry and get one type of rules and regulations to follow, because this is just crazy, man, with these blue states. It really is. It's getting stupid. And hopefully this, you know what, they had a chance when that idiot Paul Ryan was in office as House, but he never brought it up, you know, one of them rhinos. Anyway, according to the lawsuit, the department issued Alvarez a permit to carry a concealed weapon in January of 17 after reviewing his application and completing the background check 6 months later. Lieutenant Brian Pitts informed him that his permit had been revoked over his alleged affiliation with a biker gang. Pitts told him the department had already made the decision to revoke his permit and that he would not be granted a hearing. So now you don't get due process in this country. Kind of like what's going on the top right now with the impeachment. Anyway, Lynch sent Alvarez a letter alleging that photographs on his Facebook page showed him socializing and being in close company with the leader of and officers of the Thug Riders and Pagans motorcycle clubs. Yeah, so, you know, now that he's associated with them, now they want to pull that. At the time of the revocation, Alvarez was a U.S. Army recruit slated to attend basic training in February and enroll in school to become a military police officer, a post that he currently holds with the Rhode Island National Guard. So they are taking away from one of our soldiers the right to bear arms, which he can do on job, but not on the streets because he had a picture of the Pagans. And that just goes to show you, people, they're checking your social media when they're looking into these gun permits. Alvarez asserts that he's a suitable person, which, hey, we already know, man. But, yeah, this is crap if I've ever seen anything. But anyway, hopefully you enjoyed the show. Don't forget, we are doing Motorcycle Madhouse every Monday morning, or Monday evening, not morning, guys. 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. That is going to be on YouTube. You can call in, ask all the questions you want. Let's get a discussion going. We are going to be talking about all kinds of things from a biker's viewpoint. It's just not going to be the same old stuff. Let's get some debate going. We're going to get some balls burning, the whole 9 yards. Until then, I'll talk to you later.